For him, true communio entailed a community bound not just by obligation, but by genuine friendship and love of God. And this is what I think is doxology, as a community. I think this would probably characterize you guys pretty well. So, first and foremost is the notion of a religious community brought together by friendship founded upon a common love of God and not by submission to a human teacher. So this is what Augustine had to say. He said, you should obey your superior as you would a father, with respect for his office. And this is why I think, Tom, you're right. We should bring back the term father, if we could. But it's got those other connotations, granted. But this is what Augustine says, yeah. With respect for his office, lest you offend God who is in him. This applies still more to the presbyter who has responsibility for you all. It is chiefly the responsibility of the superior to see that all these instructions are complied with. If anything is not complied with, he should not let it lapse through negligence, but should take care for that the matter is corrected and put right. Thus he will refer to the presbyter who has the greater authority among you, any things that exceed his own province or powers. So he had a few presbyters he could work with on that, by the way. All the same, he should consider himself lucky, not in having power over you, but in being able to care for you with love. Before God, he should be prostrate at your feet in fear. He should show himself to all around as a model of good works. He should, quote, restrain the restless, encourage the faint-hearted, support the weak, be patient with all, from 1 Thessalonians 5. He himself should keep these instructions gladly and so give them their due weight. And although both are necessary, he should seek rather your love than your fear, always bearing in mind the account he will have to render to God for you. This is why, by being more obedient, you should show compassion, not only to yourselves, but also to him. For the higher the position held among you, the greater peril to him who holds it. That is so true. So I leave you with that thought, that all these bishops understood the tremendous burden they had as pastors, and as bishops. And they wanted to serve God faithfully. They knew that they had to answer to God for their people. And this struck them with fear, but it also gave them a genuine motivation to love their people. When they say love your people, sometimes that means discipline too, and that's what they recognized. So the Communio Sanctorum was in many ways gathered around those bishops. The pastors were an important component of it, but these bishops even too recognized they couldn't do it on their own, that it was truly in a community.